Alright, it's a day number 5 of my speaking in front of the camera and to try to improve my speaking. And first of all, uh, by the way, let me mention that last time in the video I said that that was day number 5, but obviously it was day number 4. So today is day number 5, and I'd like to get a new habit of my video. In the beginning, I like to describe what am I see around, I want also improve my speaking in the next way, describe everything I see around. And first of all, I can see that I have it's like tub of creatine. I can see perfume, I can see deodorant, I have also chairs on my table, I have notebooks, I have some vitamins, I have headphones, watch, of course, laptop and my phone. I have a pencil. I don't know what else. Documents, I have a key. Probably that's all I'd like to see. And I just want to train in this way, since in the beginning it's hard to describe it fast, to like create your sentence, and I need to get used to do it, and I hope I'll be able to cope with it better. So today I'm gonna to do something another. I'll try to talk, to answer TOEFL. Wait, I always said TOEFL, but it's TOEFL, like TOEFL. Oh my god, it's very I don't know, it's hard to read. So I'd like to answer 12 tests. I will call it in this way. So, and it's a bit harder than my previous questions, and I hope I will be able to answer at least a bit on these questions. All right, let's start. And first question that I see is, do you prefer reading digital material or hard copies? Explain your choice with sound reasoning. All right, to be honest, in my opinion, I'd rather prefer like hard copies, like books with real papers that we can touch, that we can, I don't know, we can smell, we can listen sound of this paper, you know what I mean? And it's really more interesting because of course I had an experience of reading digital books and paper books, and of course it's just another feeling when you read paper books, and I really like it more. I even decided that I want to buy one English book that previously I was reading. Previously, I read this book in my native language, but now I want to read it in English, and I want to buy a paper book because I found it more interesting and just better way of reading. All right, and I don't know here, like for preparation 15 seconds, then for answer 45 seconds, and I probably need to skip it. Let me check.
So for all these reasons, I still prefer hard copies to digital materials.
And by the way, it sounds good. I still prefer copies to digital materials. Like in comparison, that sounds cool. Alright.
Speaking task 2. You will read a short paragraph and then listen to a conversation between two people. You will have 50 seconds to read the paragraph. After, you will get a question about what you read and heard. You will have 30 seconds to prepare your response and then 60 seconds to give it. You have 50 seconds to read.
Alright, I need to read what I might see. The university is currently considering possible locations on campus for displaying paintings and others artworks by students. I think the lobby at the same entrance to the study center would be a great location since many students pass through the student center every day. Artwork displayed in the lobby would be viewed by hundreds of people. Also, because of whole front of the building is made of glass windows, the lobby is filled with natural light. This makes it perfect for displaying artworks, which should have plenty of light to be seen and appreciated. All right, I have some question, right? And all right, I hope I got it, and now I need to listen. What are they talking about, and then try to answer it.
Between two people.
Mary, you're an art student. What do you think of this letter?
I don't like the idea.
Why not?
Well, first of all, his first point about a lot of people passing through the student center, that's true, but it's always really crowded with people coming and going. It's not good for showing artwork. Imagine you're standing there, trying to look at a painting. There's going to be like 1 million people walking through. People walking in front of you, blocking your view, distracting you.
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
You won't be able to appreciate the artwork or get a good look at anything with so much going on, with so many people moving around.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Plus, he's wrong about the windows.
But isn't it true that it's good for art to have lots of light?
In a sense, yeah. But that kind of light, all that natural light from windows, that's actually not good. Because if it's really sunny out, it'll be way too bright. If it's cloudy, it'll be way too dark.
Oh.
What you want is controlled light, consistent light, the kind you get from electric light bulbs. Think about in an art museum. In an art museum, you've got electric lighting, and the light is always carefully controlled, always at the same level.
Briefly summarize the...
Alright, I'll try to talk about things that I understand. Previously, when I was reading the text, I noticed that they want to make an art like in front of the school, since many students will be able to see it, and it will be pretty cool. Also, there are like huge window through which will be light, like I don't know how to explain. So will be nature light, and it's like a good idea. And because of it, they need to create an art there. And when I started listening this girl, like discussing this girl with the man, she find it as not a good idea, just because art, of course, it's a cool, but for example, it can distract when many people will be stopped to look at this art, and there will be not comfortable to go through, and it's like not smart. And also about light, about natural light, it wouldn't work in this way, just because when will be sunny it will be really bright, but when we will have clouds, it will be very dark. So it's probably everything that I remember, that I can summarize in my head, and I hope I hope it wasn't like ugly answer, but it requires time. It requires a lot of a lot of experience. So let's move next. Let's check. All right, I have a text. Many popular and well-known businesses chains, such as fast food restaurants, use a practice known as franchising. In franchising, someone who wants to open a store or restaurant pays an established company for the right to use the company's name and sell the company's products. Selling an established in demand product that has immediate name recording benefits the new business by reducing the risk that the business will fail. In exchange, the new businesses agree to follow all of the standards practices of the company with the name it wants to use. Alright, I probably understand what they mean, just because once I learned this question, but in general I have some questions. Alright, I mean, I don't know why, but I need to read it twice, so if it will be exam, probably I wouldn't be able to read it twice, but from first time I understand like general picture, but from second time I can get like almost everything they mean. So including that it's my first time, I indulge myself to read it twice and try to barely answer it, I mean. Alright, let's listen next.
Start reading after the beep.
Alright, I read it.
Now listen to the lecture.
Okay, so we've been talking about starting a business. Let's say I want to open up a pizza restaurant. Well, I know how tough it is to make a new business succeed, and I want a sure thing. So I contact a big company that owns a chain of pizza places. Let's say it's called Pizza Town, and I pay for the rights to call my restaurant Pizza Town and to sell Pizza Town's special, one-of-a-kind pizza. Now, since everyone's heard of Pizza Town, it's really popular, I don't have to worry about whether people will want to eat my pizza or not. I already know this pizza will sell well because it's a known thing, and that means that there's a better chance my business will succeed. Now, in exchange for being able to call my restaurant Pizza Town, I have to agree to run the business the Pizza Town way, and Pizza Town trains me to do this. They show me how to do everything, how to make my pizzas taste like Pizza Town pizzas, how to advertise, even how to make my store look like a Pizza Town. Now, this means that I don't have a lot of freedom or choice in the way I run my business. But in a lot of ways, this is great for me. After all, Pizza Town's way generally works. They sell a lot of pizza.
Using the example given by the professor, explain how franchising works.
Alright, to be honest, it's feels pretty hard to listen it to answer only once, and I try to give a response, yeah, like to give an answer. Alright. Alright, a franchise, I got what does it mean. It means when already create some company, like something like a restaurant, and you don't want to establish your own company. You want to use part of their company, like to take their name and to use it on your ground. I mean, so there are agrees, there are rules that you have to follow, and you pay this company for the ability to open their restaurant, but on your place where you want to do it, and you will get money from it, of course, and it's just ability when you want to create a business, it's just ability not to create something new, but to take something that already exists and use it, but following the rules they offer you. And it's probably it's here nobody nothing asked about McDonald's, as I was reading, nothing about pizza. So I hope I answered this question, since he asked me about explain how a franchising works, and I hope I barely answered it. All right, let's move next.
Now listen to the lecture.
Authors of fiction, short stories and novels, of course, have many decisions to make when they are writing their works. One of those decisions is how they are going to narrate or tell the story, what perspective or what point of view the story will be told from. So authors need to choose a type of narrator, some person or voice to tell the story, and this narrator can affect the reader's experience when they read a story. Now, the author might choose to have an objective narrator. An objective narrator can describe what people, the characters in a story, what they do and what they say, but that's about all. So, suppose we have a story, for example, that is about a man and woman about to take a trip. When a story is told by an objective narrator, the only information that we get as readers is what the characters say to each other, what they do. They get on the train, they sit down, they look out the window, that's all. And this leaves questions that force the reader to interpret the events, to fill in information, and decide what the character's conversation and actions might mean. Another kind of narrator an author might use is an omniscient narrator. In this case, the narrator, the voice that is telling the story, knows everything, and I mean everything about the characters. So let's imagine our same man and woman traveling, but described by an omniscient narrator. Not only do we, the readers, know what they do and say, but we also know what they're thinking. For example, we are told that the couple is going to visit an old friend of the man's, and we learn what the man is thinking. That he is nervous because he hasn't seen his friend in a long time. That he is worried if his wife will like the friend. So an omniscient narrator provides more information and answers questions that the reader might have about the characters or the action.
Using the examples from the lecture, discuss two types of narrators that an author of fiction might use.
Prepare.
Guys, it was the most hard part of today's listening session, and alright, I really understand a bit of it. So I got that when generally when creating some novella or some story to describe, like to write, to create something, I don't know, like book with novel, I mean, and there are two type of narrators, as they said, and it's like one of author, and the second one is no, it's even not like this. So there are two persons. One person come up with idea, what's going on, what they're doing, how will actions how to say how actions will develop, I mean, and one person answers it like he described everything, and exists the second person who have to add their dialogue, what they're talking about when they do some action, what they talking, in which way they speaking, and we have like two authors that doing two different things, and as a result we have a one novel, a one story, a one full job, full work, I mean. So, but it was really hard to listen. I remember the example about man, woman, how they look somewhere, and I don't know. It's to be honest, it was very hard to listen. I don't know. Do I have something else to listen? Also, I will leave link in description. Yeah. in description. I hope yes. On this test, and if someone wanna, they can try to pass it, but oh my god, I don't know, it was a bit hard, but I'm doing it to practice, right? I will analyze, then I'll watch my video again, I will analyze, I will re-listen this, and I want to work with it, because next time I wanna build with some experience and continue to the next text to try to answer next questions, like, all right.
After the beep.
Alright, I forgot here's answers, so I don't need even to work with it because here's answers and I can just compare. So for today that's all. So I had three kind of questions, like from easier to harder, and to be honest, it was something unusual for me. I didn't I'm not used to work in this way, to listen only once and then answering questions. So it's a cool experience for me. I'm convinced that it's essential, yeah, in my English, because when we have a big part of our English, we need to work with it a lot. I mean, and probably for today that's all. I would like to describe a photo, but all right, I'll try. Let me check. I'll add here photo that describe me ChatGPT, and I need to say what am I see. I'll try to talk for 1 to 2 minutes and then I'll end. All right, what am I see? I see a pretty young girl, like a teenager, probably a bit older. She's around 18-19 years old. She looks like she's studying, and she's a diligent student, actually. She, I don't know, something learns. She's learning something on their laptop and trying to write something in her notebook by her pencil. She wear like a blue jacket. Under she has a white sweater. She has not really long hair. It calls carré. On the background we can see a plant. It's like I don't know how can I call it. All right, I see. Alright, I see a sofa behind here also, and I can see that her room in pretty classic style. I don't know how can I call it, and yeah, probably that's all I can say. I was talking for a minute and 30 seconds. It's probably not bad, and I forgot it's like flowers on the background. It calls I don't remember, to be honest. It's like plant, but alright, I don't remember. So for today I end. It was really hard to me since I didn't saw these questions. I see these questions first time in my life. So previously I could check questions I have to answer just to ensure that I know all words I see, just without any problem during the video, just answering. And here I didn't know. Here I had several words that I didn't know, and yeah, it was crazy, and I'm really glad that I started doing it. I hope I'll continue, and I have a lot of works here. I have a lot of parts that I need to work with. I need to work. Alright, that's all. That was day number 5, and I don't know what I'm gonna talk about tomorrow. Probably it will be IELTS questions, probably TOEFL, probably something else. We will see, but today I'm done, and That's all.